I'm what here for. Ghana, so far so good. Say a woman. You and your team.
Country broke or country no broke?
Yeah, we're there inside.
That's
so,
right.
And because the most important thing is about to me. I develop courage. Because we're a coward. I'm not sure so you can survive in Ghana.
Oh, you're a coward.
Because never we are the honestly because you see, you all live life, and when you project into the future, there is nothing concrete about me. Don't say to say, "Ade way and a woman because looking at the direction of the country, nothing and they are predictable. You understand? Because I'm looking at somebody and not our like. 30,000 Ghana cedis at an account to Alaska within 1 year. Sassy in terms of the dollar value, no, and watch it too. The same money in that bank, you know. So, how desperate the situation has become. And I think that, and then man, so, we have budget here, Moko kind our parliament here, Alaska. You were looking at the interventions as a bit. Begua kwemu sabaya we are Ghana near waiting take a sign of hope say at least looking at the kind of extensive damage that has been done to this economy in the last 7 years. This last while will offer some economic incentive for young people a year juma sem as a form, but I don't know say nothing, no premium was placed on youth employment and as a form and how you bet me build the proper economic institutions. I bet me a man for near Jumaya, which over the years and a major challenge because Alaska Macachos say yet no be near Jumaya, being here will be to support Obio. So what I'm not making. So Okobana said Sabia on Sabacana Bako you will not be relying on other sources that will pay way at least. Ube here be not to the ending. But it's unfortunate say basic needs crano and say abandon promises or behind diamond. And I'm not sure say young people are beggars or more expected are buying behind diamond.
It's serious.
Say provide a jumana amount for your binya. Obeti obi say my credit score and as a for you see politics in a good deal one for dream Alaska. Credit score I can once me I now buying a credit score. In the United States of America, private financial institutions and I share financial history.
Okay.
O sika sem na kwan fa sa we ye nema na ye gina so ama score na ye ma that particular score na bank ne omo wo hwan na ye free ho agina so ahu say we ye credit worthy say ade bi na ode ma wa obetimi atua so nya aban na tam ka say mema mo credit score me the credit score system mo ba na credit score no ba na nipa no nya adwuma na woni adwuma ya credit score no ye we and I the third we need to be very serious. We should focus on how you betimi create viable economic incentive and opportunities a man for betimi leverage to make their life better. Cause be here you don't tell the person what to use that particular money for. Up an auto phone.
Very well.
And a phone there a way. Alaska, we need to get serious.
Right. That was Ivan Che Innocence.
Yeah, Alaska, they kind. I mean Sanchia be 92.3. I mean kasa media budget review no. Yen nyina kwanya follow ye. Tie na yentia enya bia kan.
Right.
And things ubisa questions are you inspired? The answer is no, because I'm not sure say anything different was captured in the budget. You understand? Because said Michelle said na Mr. Kachiro no so what's na krom ha na wo gauge the economic temperature of this country. Now we share said the nyuma sem na said this veil of desperation aka obia the year adwuma the anya adwuma businessman and non-businessmen even Ghanaians or more diaspora kra na sabi omo ye project e Ghana no sa nemo we aka omo you might sit somewhere and think say o dollar na me send ba fie mu ye duru but you forget to say inflation a larger part of whatever you're buying so square the same square, you understand. So the economic realities now the average Ghanaian tell on Alaska emu ye den. And it's a buying the kind budget are in line with the Financial Management Act, you know, I think kind section 28 and the man are buying how kind to do this your friends a media review because your budget in we are in the course of your friend saying the year no near betimi so you might want to adjust some of it.
That's right.
Alaska say we tie nsema omoka I think that it was more of politics than say actually near tackle the problems on the ground. More
of politics.
Oh yes, because Abakacho say government expenditure matiso who what see about wasum bebre obakono because the budgeted expenditure was I think 226 million almost a bit. So also what is so about 219 and to 7 million every so. Yes, your friends say revenue target. Yeah, adjusted the cost of over 1 million and that's all. Which in reality is never true because Alaska, you know, politics in an election year. There hasn't been a time in an election year, your budget year outrunning. No.
Exactly.
So, or can't wait just to, because of the situation, going into elections, you know, you be who can't ever fast you be waste resources in Niska, Ewo So, budget na ya say, no, Alaska, the expectation can be going into the elections, you be overrunning and whole lot of stuff. But me interest in this Alaska. So, where situation play out, you might want to throw out certain measures, be a sabi. Ebetimi aboa amaya mitigate the economic challenges Ghana ni obi su ka ho ne say these are the measures otu wani hwe no motim say oh nhihye we di ebetimi aboa amaya so abc ano.
That's right.
Alaska otu wani a you don't see anything, and this is economy ye the 7 years asay no.
Ye the 7 years
economy ye the 7 years abon kwase abosi anyansa anim. 7 years I had Ghana for Sika Kotu Tokuro Ewo, your friends a cathedral because president said that's when they say Obisi saw them and Yankopong. Alaska, this is a country you spend so much in enterprises as a binyan signing. Erno and a more minor babedua ne your debt portfolio I'll rise it to a tune of about 741 billion Ghana cedis. In the history of this country been see that. Alaska. And Omayano is stuttering on the brink of a possible economic crash because our data are not sustainable, especially going out there to tell your external creditors, I'm on fire can't and I am reviewing as for study properly outlines you restructure your debt, debt all restructure. Na me mama kutuya na se me papa kutuya. It's the same Ghana na kutuya. E can na ye push kwa the moon. Baby anka ya hwe ne Alaska expenditure na aban over the years. Sika Akuffo Addo swade called the Jubilee House. Every year through this budget, Alaska, what's your yembe show? Sika swako Jubilee House. Yanya factory ho, yanya portrait and cocoa, and anya honey to a teacher for ka. By a swasika no boom ediko raho ebima. And in the end the crown they overspend. And a Ghana for say you know what yen blame bia what about problems number. Nasa will catch and say, "Yen tighten your belt." How willing are you as a president to tighten your belt? When Sikana ya call Hona ukwaku dino, when you watching so betiso. Na average Ghanaian na brewana ordinary sika ato government bond and also wato treasure bill. I don't want sika nya bosia. Ni sika ese nko betim dia gina ni no. O se no minim se minyina ahokyere beba. Enti me mfa nto government way. Na me invest aban se me ho akyere mi nti sika no fa bo me bosia. Mafa. They are born abonting, but one kasano you are not willing to sacrifice. That is the height of insensitivity I can't want them. Because you need to live a certain moderate life. I'm not Ghana for nya hotoso ne hihye so aban no yebi. The last time I told you say, Oko South Korea, when they borrowed money from IMF at some point and government intimate the people of Seoul line up on the street of South Korea. They will sika they ba, they will go, they will silver. And the man buying say Jennifer Kotiawaka. Sir. Because we know say you have tried. So people out of their own pocket, you know, because Japan, obi owo gold ring, obi owo silver diamond, sisama buying cotton from Kotianeka. Alaska for citizens to go to that extent of doing that particular thing. No, a child said they believe say omumpani for na ye di ombeye bia. Alaska, oh they are not the usike hand jet in the wiem. Oko kan say obedware. Alaska, what they are not the Oman Sika AC Cathedral. A company near hand picket. Omun go through due diligence proper processes. Bia no their mano. Ghana for Kenyans as papa and some idea we in Semuno own feel bia. So budgets no more reading. No, I was looking outside. Nkomba my update. Because now the last time a finance minister could say La General Hospital, no, a certain amount of money has been committed to it. Exactly. So Akuffo saying because this is your last budget. La General Hospital na yebugu ye na Alaska. I'm told so has still a park in the hole.
That's right.
Alaska. Agenda 111 na mo promise say no. Akuffo saying. Hospitals no how many and coming on stream. This is the last budget. What is the update? factories now CSCC one district one factory goes to air cost or constituency. What is the update? An amount of money you're pumping into some of these enterprises, these shady enterprises in Alaska. What's here? William Bessel. Cathedral na ken for that time Akuffo Addo catch and say last year you ever come akwa year Independence Day celebration, right?
That's right.
Alaska, I want hefa. As a leader, you see, your words, must hold a certain miracle of precision. So, people should be able to hold on to your words. But not these people. Now, I didn't hear two of them, and the Yanam no beer candy up because they know that the average Ghanaian is an emotional person who is very unreasonable.
That's right.
And the bit me can't send beer gum, said that Missy Kane. Also, the credit score ever. Credit score not the bar, who bet me a phone. And now what to fine. I don't have the issue with that. But Alaska media and say, "Hey, you're buying the credit score ba."
No.
You look at the Nipano business life. Kwanya mo faso mo yo mo nema sika must be with the people in the system. So when you are spending, that is why these financial institutions will be able to pick Alaska. Your spending life, or financial life, economic life, every data be available. Bia na ye jina so aka say, ye hwe Alaska. Ne credit worthiness in the city and this our banks or by Jabusi among famano say obi wa America no kwakoto phone na opese o use we as no boy no Alaska and the phone betimi age every month bia na wutua because you are credit worthy.
It just like sir who pay slip now affordability.
Alaska sa neema no oko America enya ban na you private institutions private financial firms and they yet that particular thing. So for somebody to do this, it means that you are desperate. You are just promising heaven and earth. But Alaska, your major problem isn't about so worry about credit score. Your major focus should be about creating job because I'm for creating job now. And about me now I'm for any adwuma na so obi ba say obe more credit score that credit ratings ebe cost ro man nya bibia ye and I don't know now offer say Toyota na say for omagimi omo ankasa no when they know say the system is doing well they will come up ombetimi ilu amamfo to come for some of these things and they pay on credit basis.
Exactly.
So you don't even have to set these things up. And again obaka tro say oh mama young people sika no mo de akwa han dan akwa send that rent scheme. Alaska, that's the biggest insult amate. That's the biggest insult because you see politics I say yamfa nyansa nwuram enti obi aka de opeye ne de. We are talking about the country Alaska major problem youth unemployment. And it is your job to tackle the youth unemployment. What's my hand I am out? No be say hand I am obi. I'm saying that nobody is a beggar.
I say obe hide am say the emra winning power no say me had them working youths.
Alaska, me say working youth or no working youth, nobody is a beggar. Make sure so you provide job viable economic environment. Private sector no betimi thrive, ama public sector no so thrive. Na man for nya adwuma ye, na man for nya adwuma ye dan han ye han de say. What I say, that is your job. But as a lazy government, abaka tell say Messi edan ama kaya ye for. You know say kaya ye a byproduct of overbearing your friend is saying unemployment situation and Akuffo Addo a byproduct of unemployment situation, a very hopeless situation. Your job is to fix the problem by making sure that you provide job opportunities and incentive for people in the north. Because young people who will be Alaska,
oh yeah,
but they have no future until we jack in life we have to action about that will be man try Kumase. Us obidi ne name akwa na akwaje owiara wa ma na wan Ghana wo ya brabo ni youthful age nyina no always no and as a president as a government realizing that there is a real challenge. Let me go to the north na men set up factory na amrantia ne my way omonka ho no munya adwuma nye turn the north into a viable economic zone. Factories ne nasefo na wo de beba ade aye viable betimi aye bia no betimi aye. The last time I was telling you about rice farming and as for sika edokra from Vietnam and as for no. Why can't we invest those monies here and make sure say young people have access to capital and at home by adwuma? People are willing to work. Ghana for kwa brochi Alaska bi ya anopa obi twa 3 shift o. Mame mpanimfo obi twa 2 shift. Obi work 24 hours obi timi work about 18 hours. So people are ready and willing to work. Your job is to make sure that the job no coming on stream, but then the jobs are not there. Political platform no economic space no say no because aban no de oman ni din yakobon kwase abosia ma ene usi abontin sa kobo bosia obi ase oman look at our credit ratings and Ghana cannot go out there because at the time Kenoforiata was out there foolishly borrowing, you know, and they told us, oh, Sanity and I buy bien who or Mobosia. Yes, I buy bien who or Bobosia, but I buy bien who or Bonquasia Bosia. Bosia will buy Yansa Nipper Nimbia, whatever you know. You don't do that. But they never listen to anybody. And then some night call by and you had your baby. And then we a Nippon more sense of shame. And bought old videos, no old tapes, I am moving Yaka. Now I do a pointer. We need to go and sit with Chinese or Monisha or Motiko by airport. Watch out. Alaska. You better do a pointer and you got tenancy. A man for Jojo and Eurobond and also it's a commercial space.
That's right.
Nippon or Motono from all works of life. We need to engage them. So young renegotiate na 13 billion of our Eurobond commitment, you know, young pushy na coupon rate, you know, young varying and so forth. When you do these things, you become a subject of public ridicule. Because this is Ghana.
What's your suits?
Yes.
Yes.
At some point, now the arrogant president, Akuffo Addo, nipa Kenyan sasam chana wunti, no odenkra but the German finance minister say, "Okwa akache China for ne say, mekano, omombwana ye negotiate." But this is an arrogant person who, at some point in time, people were speaking wisdom to him, and he decided, "Omuobia." Here we are today, Alaska. Yentimi ntuyayeka. Enti maybe some question, maybe some will say, "Never bang and a yedi genchirima." Going, you know, and it's a Mamu Ayabuni and sign winning finance sang. Now, Maya, Alaska, your friend is saying Central Bank at the cat.
That's right.
Central Bank, Central Bank, on the finance, your monetary policies in your way, no. Alaska, or no running on negative, your friends credit. Because Omabo says you are dying, at to gold watch and iPhones and as a farm board members can sit down and decide, oh, at the time, Bank of Ghana, a boka over 60 billion, no? Now, board members, 500 million each.
That's right.
I will chroma saying. And we are happy to announce to the world, oh, state-owned enterprises, that's it here, yam from Pesica. Now, Hana Cassia, the boka. State-owned enterprises, yam from Pesica, and Hana Cassia ran the boka. And none of the state-owned enterprises and Jessica Okroma in the last 5 years in Alaska, ya boka over 10 billion. All because of state-owned enterprises are not doing well.
Former Chief Justice Sophia Akuffo on board Senate hotel deals, they run down the institution, do sweetheart deals, and distribute among themselves.
Alaska, and we say, you win a can. I said, "Who's that? Samara Paul? Hana no call Damascus and Yamefin and this no." Say your son obey Paul.
That's right.
Good. I am a desert, and somehow can ya Canada.
That's right.
I am a desert, Yanko Pampin and this one my end. Then you ban oh no, you say a janitor because first there were very people who were defending this nonsense.
That's right.
You understand? Now she will appreciate it, and some year can and one air coso. What I say?
So we feel we abetana.
Yeah, and I'm
feeling hot no.
A janitor she Paul and this no, been a shin and this one. They say at your fin and this one my neck. I never be a ton of summer or who they yahuno. Alaska, that's the reality. And sometimes, when you begin to talk about Akuffo Addo, the way Mr. Huni governance and the way we behave, you know, oh, can't want some no bit in job, because I will take in the personal. But that is the reality. That is the reality. I deliberate at times, I capture the state, all aspects. We are quite for your tongue and crying, Sassy. As if I'm crying and crying him for no Chrome Hana or Motiada, as if so, would win him answer, as I said, I'm fine, or no, but Peras setting in Adiaco, or mine. Property to the point I acquire for Sanka Yaton. Senate Hotel Wusika. Senate not transfer variation I catch us Hotel Nobaton, I say it should be between 80 million to 121 million. What's a meton 60 million? What's a here Sika? What for transactional advisors? Amana Addo over 400 million. German Sakunu company. And I had that advice. What $400 million, $400,000. What you going to bottom? Now we know I catch us by a champion now we name man in the financial way in this row because bank no dey we no kra na to dey dey bank na kra kasa nye sustainable bet me rely now what two for say the guy is not well credit worthy So what the sa never man now you jettison the report and you go ahead so sell without any compelling justifiable reason. I will answer our heaven 92.3 and say we Ghana for a can.
They are doing that out of
impunity. They are doing it with the sheer impunity. Like I said, me no that kind of attitude. Nasa Akuffo Addo that is because you'll be our sense of shame. And the very day I swear in at the Jubilee House at the defense side, but of course swear on Independence Square. Kasada na nko resign ye. No be will be speech be jina o kon ntina kokora when you do say what tiam from 92 the president the president the president common speech kura won't be jina on kan so ko wi obedi. Alaska obi our sense of shame and resign that particular day. But you see his own government was set up on deception and on lies. Yes, the enterprise of the governance was set on lies and deception. And our peddler, fortunately for him, why lucky say when people in the media they pay them good and always and they are loyal to them and they will sell his agenda because ono can be never be do. But the reality, utu anywhere economy no babeji is all run in Alaska. Just convince me. Which aspect of our national life can you be bold enough as a Ghanaian and say, hey, I am proud of this particular thing as a Ghanaian?
No.
There is absolutely nothing.
No.
Because a major concern has to provide job opportunity for young people. So people become self-sufficient. That is the most basic thing that I seek. But you are not empowering the private sector. Say, budget, I didn't know one home. Why foreign businesses are exiting the shores of this country?
That's right.
The last time I counted the number of them, Glovo Airco, Nivea Airco, your friend is a Leptin Airco, and several of them are leaving. Omunina reasons here about the environment is not business friendly. And you know, what are you doing about it? And then look at the dollar rate. Baumia out there, theater, and no one knows what a comedian on them stages in a concert to send us for no nam do each for Alaska. We are confronted with a serious economic issue. We hear the attention of the vice president to address these emerging challenges because the economic space in the major problems but then for the past 2 years what about American economy
no,
and then he's out there talking about IT. Now IT is not Ghana for about Alaska. IT, you build the economy and you anchor it on IT.
That's right.
You don't build IT and anchor it on the economy. So you focus on building the economy and find a way of using the ICT to roll it out. That's what we do. But on the economy not tumble, nothing is working. The country has come to a standstill. Nothing is moving. And when I'm comedy in as on stages and America said all these things are possible because the average and the ordinary Ghanaian are enlightened enough. We have invested too much emotions and tribalism into politics. So these people are just taking advantage of us. Nagaban said, I said, no, vice president. Come on, now they are bottom. Right. I am a yes, a Ghanaian. Alaska, where we've got into, we are in too much trouble. I may expect to send Ghana for your neighbor by a hustle. Now you pay a certain takeover. Even to me, I live in now wake a lot of positive saying things are. The average Ghanaian be hope say because so too when you hear the rate at which I'm for through on my way ma we am be show omo monam kwan papa so no omo monam kwan papa so na no ye nua no omo na ye omo ye what is omo aduane.
That's right.
The wu ye ha ye say abusuafo atwa take say omo nkɔhwɛ efunu no obi okɔhwɛ efunu mu nyina aduane
obi a ase omo hwɛ say ni dihye ni ana odu ho pepe
Alaska
onu so ko aduane. That
tells you the underpinning economic desperation minum and as a president we will be serious now you know mind that should occupy your attention and you do things to fix it, but the attitude is that of indifference. I mean found Ghana for there and the media and also to media numa depending on which media house
serious.
Some are painting impressions say Ghana is like heaven and others are painting the reality of the situation. So the average Ghanaian become confused. So because of the we can't even be honest with ourselves. Just throwing negative pictures. So Alaska back to the way my media we no budget no. Me be samia and I'm making much no. Ghana economy no, there is no economy because a kind many you declare bankrupt. And don't forget the last time I was telling you that Abra COVID by Ghana is the second country to shout saying to me apart from Zambia. Your currency has been flagged as one of the non-performing, your friends saying one of the baller currencies are so we are president in that particular country. You should be worried about some of these things and do things to address. Now, Alaska, nipa no modi ya kai ya twen kwa chire no. You celebrate say a good negotiators because obi no catch obi say obi incompetent yam pam no because things are not all were not up to expectation, you know. Even though hospitals were being built, even though roads were being built, and then what we are celebrating, you know, I say material negotiator really, that is where we are today. Right. And incompetence, I think Ghanaians must rise up. It doesn't matter where you belong to across the political divide. There are certain basic questions you must always ask yourself. Say, baby, or mine no direction or mine no and use that as a yardstick, not because you're free. Another there is too much information that is flying. Use it, analyze, and make informed choices and informed decisions. And the bit me boy, I'm here putting this particular country on a certain pedestal. And I say the Alaska, trust me, we will get nowhere.
Right.